Hey guys, this is Jurassic Jakes, and this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be reviewing Jurassic Park and all the franchise, the whole franchise. But for now, I'm going to be reviewing the first Jurassic Park. So what I thought about it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My cousin says it's horrible, but I don't care what he says, because I love dinosaurs, if you watch my videos. But yeah. It was a pretty good movie. It was a masterpiece. So, yeah. I'm just going to tell you guys what happened in the movie and how I thought it was good. Excuse me, and how I thought it was good. Alright, so in the first scene, it just shows like a paddock and a crate being hooked up to it at night. And then we get our first character shot. Robert Muldoon. Or, I don't know if that's the first character shot. I just remember seeing him. Just looking at it like, But yeah, so they hook it up, and then they're gonna release whatever's in the crate into the paddock. But then something goes wrong, and like the paddock moves back. Then a guy gets like sucked in, but then they weren't able to save him. Just like the guy is just holding his hand, and then it just gets sucked in, like just gone. That shows, or two other main characters, Dr. Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler. Well, while these guys are doing an excavation for velociraptors, and they fail. And then they go back to their RV or whatever it's called, trailer, motorhome. Then they see Dr. John Hammond, who they think is crazy. They just like drink coffee or wine, I don't remember. And he says, "I have an island off the coast of Costa Rica." Yeah, so, yeah, then he takes them over to Jurassic Park, the island. The end. I'm just kidding. So when they get there to the helicopter, they meet this lawyer guy, and he's kind of a bad dude, because he wants to shut it down and stuff. Then they also meet the drunk, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum. Is that his name in the movie? No, it's Ian Malcolm, I think. Yeah, Ian Malcolm. So they meet him, and he seems drunk, but I don't think he is. He's just a very weird guy. I think he's autistic. I'm just saying that. But yeah, so they go to the island. In the first scene, I'm pretty sure everyone cheered in the movie theaters, or they were like, whoa! Because as soon as they get there, they get into Jeeps. They go over to the visitor center, and actually no, they get in Jeeps, and they drive past a big Brachiosaurus, and like a whole herd of them with some Parasaurolophus in the background, just drinking from a big lake. Then we get our quote from Dr. Alan Grant. They do move in herds. Yep. So then they just leave. I don't know why they just didn't admire it. That'd just be the whole trip, just admiring one fat Brachiosaurus eating a leaf. But then they actually go to the visitor center. They meet Dr. Henry Wu, which is actually going to be a bad guy in the future. Just saying that. And yeah, he's pretty good. A pretty good actor. So then we see a little baby velociraptor hatch, which is... It looks scary! But, yeah. So then they just watch Mr. DNA, and then we see a lot of John Hammonds, which scares me. But then they just go. They go see a sick Triceratops, and we get a quote from Ian Malcolm. That's a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm not going to say that word because I'm probably going to get demonetized, even though I'm not even monetized yet. So, yeah. So, there's a sick Triceratops who has pooped a lot. And, yeah. Then Ellie sticks her hand in it like a freaking weirdo. And then she stays with the guy who's helping them. Then the others go off to the T-Rex paddock. In the Lego game, it shows what happens to them. She grows plants, and they get big. Then she gets on them. No, I'm done. I'm done. But she gets on them as they grow big. And she gets items to, like, feed the Triceratops and stuff. I know it's a Lego game and it's not real, but... I don't care. So yeah. So the all the men head off to the Tyrannosaurus, blah blah blah. And then apparently, here's a scene. This scene really annoys me. It shows in the first scene the T-Rex checking the fence to see if the electricity's off. Then it breaks through and comes out, and it looks like normal level. But when Dr. Alan Grant looks over, it's just this deep ditch. How did the T-Rex just step right over it? Theories: T-Rex can fly as a dragon. Sorry, I have a stuffy nose, guys, but how? Sorry, guys. Yeah, but then T-Rex breaks out. The lawyer guy gets deaded by taking his last royal poop on the toilet. Well, then, then Alan Grant and I didn't mention, there's 2 kids at the visitor center. Apparently, it was, Dr. John Hammond's grandkids or something. Then they're there, and Dr. Alan Grant has to, take them because they go hanging off the edge. Because the T-Rex flipped their freaking car like a butthole. So, yeah, they're all alone in a T-Rex paddock. I think they get out. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, they do. Which is going to be later. So then Ian Malcolm just, he tries to do what Alan Grant did to save them, but fails. And then, then he gets knocked over and squished in the rubble of the bathrooms where the lawyer guy got in. Sorry, I think I'm a little sick. Yeah. Yeah. So, what happened next? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it goes back to Dr. Hammond. Then I think we meet, the fat guy, Dennis Nedry, who dies later. I mean, I'm trying to remember as I go on, guys. I'm sorry. But then Ellie goes back, and then she learns what happened. Then her and Robert Muldoon go out and stuff. They find Ian Malcolm, put him in the car, and just leave him. Then we get one of the best scenes ever. He looks over in a Tyrannosaurus footstep with water in it, and he sees the water shake. He knows the T-Rex is coming. So then he calls the others to come back to the car, and then we get a chase scene between a car and a T-Rex. That is, don't say that's not the awesomest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. But hold on, I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm pretty thirsty. Good water. Yeah, so alright, so I think the next scene is they get back, and then Dennis Nedry, the fat guy, he steals the embryos of, dinos and puts them in a can of shaving cream. Why? Why not just put them in, a briefcase? That'd be so much easier. I don't know. I am confusion, guys. Don't worry. Actually, yeah, do worry. I'm a crazy person. I killed Jurassic Jake yesterday, and I stole his voice. Yeah, I'm a demon. Don't worry. Ah! Dang it! Someone threw something at me. It's mean. Yeah, so then he steals it, and then he drives away, and then he gets killed. He drives into a Dilophosaurus paddock, thinks it's a little cutie, then it mauls him to death. It squirts him in the eyes with his venom. Okay, never mind, that sounded wrong. Well, it squirts him in the eyes with his venom from his mouth. Yeah, squirts him in the eyes with his venom from his mouth, and then he's blinded, so he just runs back to the car after dropping the can of shaving cream with the dino embryos in it. Then as he hits his head, And he gets in, turns out there's a Dilophosaurus in the car. That's what mauls him to fucking death. Frickin'. Don't worry, guys. PG channel here. Frickin'. Yeah, so then he dies. Then we go back to the kids and Alan Grant. And they climb over the fence to the T-Rex paddock. Alan Grant pretends to be shocked by it. Just seeing if the power's off. Sorry, I'm throwing up. Alright, I know I'm crazy. Don't worry, guys. Watch the video anyways. Give me the views and the subscribers, please. Pleases. I needs them. I want to get monies from this. Actually, no, I don't do this for the money. I do this for fun. Because it's fun. Yeah. Alright, so back to the movie. They climb over, and as soon as... Well, there's two stories going on here, and it's hard to describe them both. So, Dr. Ellie Sattler and, what's his name? Robert Muldoon drop Ian Malcolm off at the visitor center. Then they go to turn back on the power. Ellie turns it back on, but then there's a velociraptor in there, and they somehow escape. Rawr. And, yeah, she almost dies. She runs out. And we get one of the quotes from Robert Muldoon before he dies. He looks at a velociraptor, and then he looks over, and there's another velociraptor, and we get his quote, "Clever girl." Then he gets mauled to death, like usual. Yeah, this movie has a lot of death in it. Nom nom nom. So yeah. Blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, sorry I'm weird, guys. So now, the kids climb over, and as soon as Ellie turns on the power, it shocks Timmy, which is the boy. There's another girl, I don't remember her name. Then he flies off, and he almost effing dies. Frickin' dies. Not the F word. Don't worry, I'm PG YouTube. Don't demonetize me, even though I'm not even monetized yet. Yeah, so he frickin' gets shocked and falls to the ground. He should be dead, but he's not. He gets revived. Then we get one of the coolest scenes ever. So we see a herd of Gallimimus running at the group, and as they run, they hide behind a log, and a T-Rex comes out of the trees and kills one of the Gallimimus and eats it. And the kids just watch, like, yeah, they're just scarred now. So then they find Ellie Sattler. Then they go back to the visitor center, and the kids eat a lot of desserts and stuff. I wish I was one of those kids. Probably the boy. But yeah, so they eat a lot of stuff. And then Ellie Sattler and Dr. Grant go off somewhere, and they look at one of the Velociraptor paintings, and they see a shadow of a Velociraptor. So they just run over to Dr. Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, and they tell them, and then they run over to the real power station for the whole island. So everything turns back on. I think just a few things turned back on. I don't know what it really did. But, yeah, so they successfully do that. And then they get out, and the most coolest scene ever, the Gallimimus scene was second. And, yeah, so the Velociraptors, they're about to kill them. Then the T-Rex comes in, and he kills both Velociraptors. And then as the kids run away, the T-Rex roars, and then a flag falls down over a T-Rex. It says, "When dinosaurs ruled the earth." And it was awesome. Well, the kids... Sorry, I can't stop making a sound. Yeah, so they make it back to the helicopter. and then they leave. The end of the movie. The end. Yeah. So the story, it was a good story. It was hard for me to describe. Characters, awesome. Well, Dennis Nedry wasn't. He killed people. Oh yeah, and also Samuel L. Jackson was in it. He lost his arm. Yeah. So yeah, that was Jurassic Park. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will be doing more, but next video will be on the Lost World. And I will see you guys later. Bye!